Yo, what up, 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 what up? What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having an amazing Saturday. Um, it's been an interesting one so far. Me and the fiance went and played some bingo, which we did not win, sadly. We were close one game, but the rest we did not win. Um, but yeah, I don't know. In this live stream, I just kind of wanted to go over some things that I've collected so far, get some prices of the current market because I know a lot of that has changed. So I kind of just wanted to look over some of my booster boxes and then see kind of what the values are, see kind of what I have more of value right now as far as booster boxes or graded cards. And then kind of do a little comparison and just kind of see because once you've been collecting for so long, sometimes I feel like you just put everything in the background and then you forget. But we do have a little bit of ripping. We will rip a little bit. So I do have a poster collection I'll rip at the end of this video. And then once we get into things, I will rip this first. And then we'll go over the prices for everything as well. But yeah, I did for these three booster boxes. I have already gotten the prices. So you can see the base set. And I'm just taking TCG's value. So base set, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. So right now we are at a total of $1,999. We're going to see which one's worth more. Before we do, I did have one of these laying around that I thought I would rip just before we get started to the more numbers thing. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday, by the way. And I guess we'll smash the gong for good luck. I don't know. I think you can get hits kind of all over the place. Okay, so we got a Shayu, Kumasi, Edward Newgate, Yosaka, Maschiv. Yo, what up, man? Yeah, I appreciate that, like, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Chambers. Ripping a little One Piece, and then we're going to be going over some values of some things that I've collected, plus some graded slabs. I just kind of wanted to see where my collection was sitting right now in the current market. Missed them. But then I do have this prismatics that I'm going to be ripping at the end of the stream. I'm actually going to set this down. There's going to be a ton of crazy things that I'm going to be showing here. Trouble. Come on, can we pull a Magna? Marquee. I have a plan to take down one of the four Emperors. Okay, we got Shanks. I think this is the last card. Oh, no. Into the Foxy. I think that's just, I don't even think that's a super rare. I think that's just a rare. No, it is a super rare. I lied. It is an SR. I don't know if it's worth any money. I have no idea or not. Honestly, I'm not super familiar with a lot of these things, but something tells me because it's not textured, it's not going to be worth a ton. I don't know a ton of One Piece, but I've kind of been getting a little bit of packs and stuff of them. But we're going to get right into this here. Okay, so like I said, I've got the three boxes right now all priced out just because I didn't want to take them off. They've got a lot of stuff. So we've got the individual prices and then the totals adding up afterwards. So I think I'm going to go right now with the newest probably box that I think we'll probably go newest to oldest that I have. So we got a Phantasmal Flames. I'm going to be using TCG sealed booster box. And this is not a flex video. I wanted to see kind of where and what my collection was kind of sitting as far as prices and everything. And I know they just had a huge decline in prices. Okay, so I'm seeing unopened right now, and I'm just taking the bare minimum price. Like as soon as I hit on TCG Player, the item that I'm looking at, so like Phantasmal Flames booster box. Sorry, I'll set this right here, right there. As soon as I see that price, so 254, I immediately am just using that number. I actually need to pull up my calculator. Handy dandy, if I can find it. Oh no. Okay. It didn't say, but that's fine. Okay. 254. Hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way, Anto. What up, RJ? Just going through the collection right now, brother. Kind of seeing the prices of things that I've got. So let me add this one in here. So right now we're at $2,253. So, yo, what up? I appreciate those likes, by the way. But so far, this is what I've got. So behind me, the booster boxes. I wasn't going to take those down. Waiting to see what amount of snow I end up getting. Should be starting soon. That sucks, brother. What up, Longer? So these are the prices that I got. What up, by the way, right now. So we're at $2,253 with all three base sets behind me. And then the Phantasmal Flames right here, booster box. So I'm going to start from the newest booster box that I got, and then I'm going to go all the way to the oldest. And then on top of that, I'm going to kind of do a little comparison of all of the graded slabs that I've gotten back so far. I do have the Charizard SIR still out for grading. I still have the Mewtwo. I sent the Mewtwo from Unified Minds. I sent that in. So those two I still have out right now, but this puppy, what up, by the way? Super clean. I hope everyone's having, what up, Ice? I don't know if you saw the Instagram message, but I got yours. Oh, what up, love? I got both of you guys, both of your things sent out on Friday, so got that done. It's on its way. Okay, next one I picked up was the Mega Evolutions. I'm kind of going in order. I do have a Journey Together one, but it's not sealed anymore. I actually graded the box topper. And then I ripped the packs. So I still have like the thing. So I'm going to have an unsealed box, which I'm fine with for Journey Together being unsealed. But yeah, I appreciate that. Like, by the way, again, I just kind of wanted to go over and see where my collection kind of sat as an overall. I thought this would maybe be an interesting way of doing it. Then I do have packs. At the end, I'm going to rip this bad boy open. What up, by the way? So we will rip some packs at the end. I needed to see what was going on. And again, I'm just using TCG, like the first price that shows up. So like it showed me $224.99. I'm just gonna round it to $225. I guess that would be Mega. That wouldn't even be. I was about to write Scarlet and Violet, but that wouldn't even be Scarlet and Violet anymore. $225. All right, so right now we're at $2,478. And so this is kind of how I'm doing it. This is how I have it set up. So I've got all the booster boxes, and then I'm adding the prices, and then I have the totals here as we're continuing going down. And I think the older the sets are, or at least for the base sets, that's how it's kind of shown. What up, by the way? At least for the base sets, it seems the older it is, the more expensive. So it'll be kind of interesting to go down the line and just kind of see, I guess, as far as which one's more expensive. It doesn't stick for the Flames because obviously that's newer, but beautiful box. And then we had the beautiful, the beautiful. What up, Grim Reaper? We've got Destined Rivals, of course. What up, by the way? I appreciate that. Like, again, I do have some packs that we'll be ripping at the end. I just kind of wanted to go through my collection, value everything out, see what we got, see what we're working with here. There's a card show tomorrow. I will be going and trying to get myself a Bubble Mew. So I'm super, super excited about that as well. But again, beautiful Destined Rival sealed box. We're going to see where we're sitting at here. Again, I hope everyone, what up, by the way? I appreciate that. Like, hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday, by the way. I appreciate that. Like, okay, let's see here. We got 449.67. That is going to be an SB, actually. So maybe I messed that up because, no, they were both mega. My bad. Okay, so now we're moving. I guess we'd have to because those are technically the only two sets out that I think have booster boxes. Besides, I don't buy Japanese ever, so just sitting in my room while the world fills up with white. Okay, yeah, that we actually aren't getting snow today. It's like finally warming up, but my Jeep would not start for the life of me, and it was bothering the heck out of me. I don't know why. What up, Grim Reaper, by the way, if I didn't say that. But it's been bothering the heck out of me. I went and bought a new battery for it, put that in there. That didn't really seem to be the fix. I don't know. I'm just hoping. We parked in the garage. It's gotten very, very cold. So I don't really know what everything is going on. This box sits right now, TCG is saying at $450. Which puts us at $2,928. Beautiful. Beautiful box. Lovely. And we're going to get older. We're just starting to go back and back and back. The further and further we get. The next box, which for a while, I didn't know about this one. I didn't know if this was a good pickup, bad pickup, what I should do. But, you know, I am happy in the long run that I did it. Because I want to collect one of everything. That's kind of what I do. Kind of what I've been aiming to do as far as collecting wise, because I feel like I had to figure I can't collect everything. Like, you need a huge space to collect Japanese, you know, like everything as far as it goes. So I was like, you know what? I want one booster box of everything, and then the rest. I mean, I don't know. I rip most of everything else, I guess, as far as it goes. Doesn't stay around sealed for very long. But unless it's older, I don't rip a ton of vintage. We're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know Missouri got that much snow. That is wild. We're really cold, but we are not getting any snow right now. Knock on wood. What up, by the way? Okay. Let's see here. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday, by the way. 259. I'm just going to say 260. 260. All right. Handy dandy calculator. Better than New York. They're getting 20 inches. Did you crack that illustration box? What up, Cambo? No, I did not. I actually did not get an illustration box. What up, by the way? I did not get an illustration box of the One Piece. I just cracked the blister pack, and that's what was in it of One Piece. I actually didn't get the illustration box at Target. I didn't know where they were that day. That when you guys were there, I actually didn't know where they were. Sad to say. I know. I feel like an idiot now, but they might have been gone. Like, were they behind, like the counter, or were they on the shelf? What up? What up, Lori? Okay, let's add 260 here. Oh, we got the last two on the shelves, but Paradox has some right now. Okay, what's Paradox? Okay, what's Paradox charging for them? Because I've kind of heard Paradox have some scalped prices. 260. Wow. Right now we're at $3,188. And again, this has taken me an incredible amount of time, y'all, to build this booster box collection, to build this graded slabs. What up, by the way? To build the graded slabs collection. It's taken me a ton of time. I appreciate that, like, by the way. So this did not just come here overnight. This is now, I think this has been about a year of collecting and trading and selling and grinding and literally everything. There's, you know what? I'll pull this one out of the box. I do need to get a couple more plastic sleeved ones, which, sad to say, I don't have enough. But then we've got the Obsidian Flames booster box. Solid piece. Are you going to 35 a box? Okay. That's not a terrible price. What were they at Target? We got the Obsidian Flames booster box. I might just actually, sorry, y'all. I might throw this back in because I don't want to get a tear in it. I don't want to take the chance. But I will grab the price here. This one actually, I don't know for whatever reason, but has actually stuck decently well in price. As far as everything goes. Are you going to the card convention tomorrow at the Holiday Inn? Kenbo? Surging Sparks. And again, I will be ripping some packs at the end of the stream. Let's see here. No, I'm looking for Obsidian Flames. I had no clue there was one. Yeah, I just actually shout out to Jay Vern because he was the one that told me about it. Yeah, he's the one that told me about it. So shout out to him. But I was driving by there. I might check it out with Joey. Okay. Is that the dude that works at the mall? Like, because like I have talked to him now a couple times. I feel bad that I don't remember his name. But that dude's pretty chill. I was asking him a bunch of questions about One Piece and stuff when I was there. Okay, so this is saying $297 for a sealed booster box of Obsidian Flames. It's $297. Like, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think that Obsidian Flames is that great of a. I mean, I guess as far as pull rates and stuff, it is okay. $3,485. I feel like the pull rates and stuff are good on it, but I don't know. As far as like collections or like different eras and things that I like to rip, I would say Obsidian Flames would probably be like way below. Honestly, I don't have an opinion. Scarlet and Violet was okay. There was a lot of like collection boxes that came out with stuff and like different things. That was okay to rip to me. There wasn't like a huge chase. I think the Gardevoir is actually a cool card. I think it'd be super fun to have. Moving on, we are getting out of the Scarlet and Violet era and into the Sword and Shield, actually. Now, I don't know how long this is even going to take me to get through all these boxes. I might have to do the slabs in a part 2 video. We got Battle Styles. Beautiful. Now I'm kind of curious to see if the prices will start going up gradually as we step further and further back into older eras. Also, I'm super excited because I'm pretty sure that Mega Dreams English set is supposed to be dropping on Friday, or I think it was the 28th, I think is a technical drop date, but I don't know. I've seen a couple things like pre-listed. What up, what up, what up, what up, by the way. I've seen like a couple things pre-listed on eBay and stuff for like, I think there's like booster bundles for like the Ascended Heroes or the Mega Dream, whatever, like the new thing coming out on the 28th, I believe is what I've heard as far as like the next drop date. I don't know. I haven't seen any in like local card shops or Targets or Walmarts. Not saying that it hasn't been. If anyone's seen it, let me know. I'm curious. 250 for battle styles, so still relatively in the 250 to 300 range. It's putting us at $3,735. Again, for anybody just dropping by, we're doing a little view of the collection. So these are all the booster boxes, and then these are the individual prices of the booster boxes. And this is what we are right now for a total. And I just wanted to kind of go through my collection. It's been a long time. Like once I got these and I put them in the cases, I really didn't get to look at them again for a while. And then they sat and I was like, that kind of sucks. Like I thought they're really cool to look at when I bought. So I kind of wanted to just show them off too. And I don't know. This is what I work really, really hard for. This is my PC. These are my babies, my gems. I do have some graded slabs and stuff too that I want to go over, but I have no idea. What up, Javern? It's on Friday, but there's only one product coming out. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought I heard something like that. Okay. This one I debated on just like Surging Sparks, and I feel like it's the Sword and Shield version of Surging Sparks. And are you going to the card convention on tomorrow, Javer? Because I think I am, and now I think Kenny is too. But the Vivid Voltage booster box, I did debate this one for a while. I did, but I was like, you know what? I gotta get it. Gotta catch them all, right? Gotta catch them all. And I appreciate that, Ice. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna be there. I'm chasing the Bubble Mew, and I'll show everybody at the end of this video after the prismatic rips. I do have packs. I am going to rip this at the end of this live stream. I wanted to save some money and kind of see what everything is valued at as far as what I've got right now on my own PC. Because again, I haven't looked at a lot of this stuff since I bought it, which was honestly close to like the beginning of time when I kind of started this channel, honestly. Like I was buying stuff, I think, actually even before I started the channel a little bit. And then pretty much right after, I think I did. What are you searching for, Javern? Are you trying to pick up anything? I'll also be looking for vintage. I'm always looking for vintage if I can pick it up for a decent price. Like I picked up a pack of Team Up for $150, which was a crazy steal of a deal. We got $275, making a total. We've got to be in the $4,000 now. We've got to be in there. So it's still in the $250, $4,010. It's still in the range of $250 to $300 though, as far as like relatively speaking. So I mean, it hasn't jumped dramatically as far as like the base sets. Like the base sets were crazy. You're talking like triple the price. So like you got Scarlet and Violet base set at $270, and then immediately for Sword and Shield base set, you go up $800. And then I mean, still to me, $129 as like prior base set generation. I guess maybe that's not as crazy because the older and older you go back, like if you went X and Y, I mean, you're even going to get crazier expensive. So I guess maybe, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see Sun and Moon base set versus I think it's X and Y before Sun and Moon. I believe somebody can correct me on that, but I have no idea what an X and Y. I don't have an X and Y base set booster box. I would love one, but I only have three. Three things, so I don't know where I'd put the X and Y one. And honestly, I haven't ripped a ton of X and Y stuff or bait booster packs, I guess. Okay, and this was a definite. I just got to make sure I'm not re-grabbing anything. This was a definite possible not grab for me, but I ended up doing it because I felt like I got a decent price on it. What up? What up? By the way, I don't know if I hit the 6. Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze booster box. Not entirely sure. I wasn't entirely sure, but I did end up purchasing it. I think I got it for 200. I think it was around 200 is what I paid for it, which I don't remember. I don't remember actually. But honestly, my hope, my dream, and my goal is to collect everything. The green. Okay, yeah, I think I asked that. The Greninja and the Garinthia V Star. So, isn't the Garinthia V Star? Is that from Lost Origin, or is that Crown Zenith? Or am I way off? 336. Okay, so now we're jumping up. I would say a decent amount as far as, we're not a decent amount, but from 275 to 336, about a $50 maybe. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold up. $4,346. Again, I'm pulling all these prices from TCG, Crown Zenith. I'm also looking for Brilliant Stars ETB. Okay. I would love if I could get my hands on a decently priced Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, Chilling Rain. Honestly, any Sword and Shield, if I could get my hands on a decently priced, I wanted to for the longest of time, and I'm really mad because it ended up selling. But they had a Chilling Rain booster box for 400 at the JWW. I wanted to buy it so bad, but I was like, I did not have the 400 to spend on it. But I debated it every single day. I debated it. It was tough. It's tough. Well, this is the final booster box, everybody. And then maybe we'll look through a couple graded slabs. Maybe we'll see how far we can get. I don't know if I'll get into all of them, but this baby right here is a cream of the crop. I was not lucky enough to pay $200 for this. Beautiful box. Crimson Invasion. I only have 2 Sun and Moon booster boxes, this being one of them. Also, I may have paid a little bit steeper of a price for this one, but it was kind of when I was first getting into it. I kind of wish I would have talked him down a little bit on the price for this one, but I think it's held its value. Okay, $525. I think I paid $500 for this, but I don't fully remember. What up, by the way? I don't fully remember, actually. But it's kind of holding its value, and I don't know. I thought it was a cool booster box. Honestly, I want to collect one of everything. So, on the way to doing that, I guess it does. I just want to show real quick here how quickly. So, also that being the last booster box. Hold up here. Okay. Whoops. So if anyone was curious, this is my current booster box collection valued at around $5,000. We got $4,871 in booster boxes with the last Crimson Invasion on the very bottom. And this beautiful guy. I think I will go into a couple graded cards. We'll see how far we can get because I do have a bunch, and I'm supposed to be helping painting right now, and I have not gotten to that yet. So, also, I wish I had the Greninja to show you right now. That would be wild. I don't. I wish I did. I wish I did. I don't even know how I was gonna do this, but all right, we'll start with this guy. Well, this will work. Okay, we've got the Umbreon Master Ball from Prismatic at a mint 9. This one I might use price charting for, just because it will show me immediately what the prices are. Clean card. I thought, like, for the life of me, I thought I was going to get a 10 on this one, actually, and I was very, very sad that I did not. Okay, so I'm graded. It's $60.70. Wow, that pen sucks. Get rid of it. At a 9, it's $65.51. We'll go $65.50. We'll round it to a good price. $65.50 for the slab at a mint 9. If anyone's gotten wait, what are you looking for as far as from Brilliant Stars? But honestly, it's kind of crazy for a Master Ball from Prismatics to be even $65. To me, is honestly kind of crazy. To follow it up, go way, way back. I actually just got this card back. Beautiful, beautiful little Umbreon. Again, I was kind of sad I didn't get a little bit better of a grade. I thought this was for sure a possible, but did get a 9 on it. Beautiful Umbreon. I can just set it up just like that. That works. I think it was $142, $149. Sealed ETB, I think it goes well with the Lost Origin one. I think any sealed ETB goes great with anything. I think anything sealed Pokemon, it just is a good thing to have. Good thing to have. Honestly, like that's my thing is like it's so hard to keep anything sealed. Like ETBs to me are so easy to rip because it's like I feel like I could always get them, which is maybe a bad thing to think about or a way of thinking about it. But I do. I feel like I could always get my hands on one. So $64 would bring a total to $129.50. I do have a lot. There are a lot higher valued as I'll go up. I think I'll kind of leave the less valued down below at first, and then we'll slightly gradually increase in value. There was a weird time when I was buying box toppers. So right now on the 2 cards, we're at $129.50 for the graded slabs. But this is the Journey Together box topper from the one that I ripped. Ended up getting a near mint 8, which I don't know. Y'all tell me I thought this was actually a very clean looking card. Ended up not doing too hot on it though. An 8, near mint. The print quality could have been a little. I don't know. It looks actually really good. So I don't know. I don't know how I got a near mint 8 on that. I think they're just kind of hard to grade, to be honest, in my opinion. But I think this might actually be my last card that I'm gonna go. We'll go through one more crazy card. I'll show one, and then I'm gonna get into ripping the prismatic box because I gotta get going here too. It's gonna be a little shorter of a live stream, y'all. I'm sorry. I just had some unplanned, now planned things. At an 8 is 2307. Oof, that hurts. It hurts. $152.57. Okay. I'm gonna pick maybe my favorite card that I've sent in to get graded. All right, just to sprout the good luck before we get into ripping some prismatic packs really fast. My favorite prismatic card so far, I think, that I've pulled so far. Oh my goodness, too many slabs over there. So far, the beautiful. What up, by the way? I'll be looking for, I'm looking for the Bubble Mew. I'm going to be trying to trade for the Bubble Mew. Anything vintage that I could get my hands on for a decent price, for the right price, I might try to pick up. I'm also looking for, let's see, the Bubble Mew. And if I could find the Victini for a good price, I'd probably go for it. But then again, honestly, like anything vintage, anything Sword and Shield, if I could find some Silver Tempest, Chilling Rain, I wouldn't mind to get a Brilliant Stars ETB either. So we got the beautiful Espeon SR from Prismatics. What up, by the way? This one I was a little sad on too. I thought it was a possible 10. Beautiful card. I think definitely one of the coolest. But yeah, I'd say the biggest thing that I'm searching for tomorrow is actually the Bubble Mew because I've got some cards I'll actually show real quick. I'm going to set this guy down really fast. Give me 1 second. 155, 131. So at a 9 is going to be $204. $204. I'm just going to go 205. $205. I pulled the Bubble Mew yesterday. Basically, the Booger Mew. I don't know if I've ever heard. What is a Booger Mew? I don't know if I've ever heard that before. Okay, so this is where I'm going to stop it. Maybe I'll continue the graded slabs on another video. I don't know. This was just kind of for my own personal opinion, so y'all can let me know if you enjoyed watching this kind of stuff or if it bored you to death. I won't ever do it again, and I apologize. But it's kind of fun to go through. Again, we ended with $4,871 in booster box value, and we are now currently at $357.57 after 4 cards in the graded slabs side of things. So I could continue it on in a future video, but I think for now I am going to get into ripping a couple packs. This beautiful thing right here. I think I'm going to get into it just because I kind of wanted to keep it around 45 minutes today. This live stream, I do want to help try to do a little painting, hopefully. I do have these. I don't know. I think I'm gonna host a very, very huge garage sale at the end of this summer, and the Solstice from Black Bolt looks like the Bubble Mew. Okay, it's by the same artist. That's sick. Honestly, that's super cool. Um, where are you finding Black Bolt and White Flare right now? And hopefully for a decent price. Because I would love to I'd love to find some too. Like honestly, that's one of my probably I don't know, I feel like it kind of got a bad rep, but it might be one of my favorite sets to open is Black Bolt and White Flare. Just because I feel like the illustration mirrors are really good. The SRs are really good. The chase cards, like plus there's like another tier past that. Um, with like the BWR and things like that. I don't know. I think that's all really cool. Like to have like an alternative chase or like an even higher one. I don't know why it kind of tanked in value. Um, like I think you can pick up the Victini right now for like $400. When it first dropped, I think it was actually like I don't know. I feel like it was almost like $1,000 card. Target had some things this week. I'll let you know if I see more. Black and white are the most fun sets to open. No, I definitely hear that. I totally agree. You do get the 3 promos: Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon. I think I've already showed an opening of one of these before, so I'm not gonna go over that. Code card for the homies. All right, 3 packs, y'all. 3 packs, and I'm sorry if everyone was bored out of your minds tonight. I appreciate that. I just needed to kind of, for my own sake, go through what I had, see some of the values and things I had, just to refresh my brain on what was going on. Because I honestly haven't looked at some of that stuff in, I feel like, over 4 or 5 months. And I've heard things about huge crashes of, different products and stuff, dark energy. So I just kind of wanted to see where everything sat as far as my own personal collection and the value in it. But honestly, no matter what, whether it rises, falls, crashes. By the way, Javern, I also did pick up some of those tins too, but I got smoked on mine. I don't think I pulled anything from the 2 tins. Hit pull down. But I did go. Actually, I got this prismatic surprise box. What up, by the way? I got this prismatic surprise box yesterday from Target for $16. Veneer. Pinscher. Larvitar. Ogre's Mask. Earthian Vessel. Smash a gong for good luck. Area 0 under deck. Smash a gong for good luck. Again. That was definitely one of the weirdest things. Has that ever happened to anybody? That actually might have been the first pack I've ever opened where the card was straight up upside down. Got an Eevee reverse. To a Dun and Sparse. Come on, baby. Come on, Prismatic. Please be nice. Be nice. Oh, if I could find some Prismatics for a decent price, I think I'd actually pick up some Prismatics as well. I wish I could go to Best Buy on the days that they have them because they sell them for $89 on the day of the drop. And I really don't want to pay $250 for something that I feel like is nowhere near that price value. Cotton. Like straight up, that's like I've seen them go for like $250 on Marketplace, and I'm like, that's crazy when like I know straight up like people that got them for $89 at Best Buy. Like, that is crazy to mark them at 250. I don't know. I'm not paying that. That's wild. And if I am paying that, it's probably going to stay sealed in my collection. What up, by the way? I don't know if I hit the fifth. Reggie Gigas. We got a Carmen. I don't even want to look. We got Great Tusk. We got an Execute. Reverse. Smash Gun for the love. Come on, baby. We got a Miltank. Reverse. To the Vaporeon EX. Can we heat it up a little bit? Put this guy right here. All right, come on, baby. Last pack magic. Last pack magic. Here we go. Come on, baby. Please. I do have a couple more packs I could rip, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Pro card was kind of messed up on the top. Psychic. Last pack magic, y'all. Last pack magic. Romantis. Appreciate that, Ice. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. You were the person that I was talking about, actually, that I knew got them for $89. If people are buying them, I applaud you, I guess. It just, for me, is a wild, like, I'm buying these things to rip. I get, like, some people might try to get, like, a deal and then try to make another deal for them. But for me, I'm just ripping them. So, like, especially with Prismatics, a set that's so tough, when I know it's $89, it's so hard for me to pay that high of a markup value when I'm ripping the product. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. And I apologize. I'm not trying to call out anybody. But I don't know. I just can't pay that when I'm ripping it. But, I mean, I had paid high-valued prices for things in my personal collection. So, I mean, take it as you wish. But I'm sorry, Javern. I didn't mean to call you out, brother. I mean, I get it. You got it. You were there when nobody else was. So, I mean, that's the thing. I'm not going to shame that, but it's just rough. It's just rough. Honestly, here's the thing. If they printed enough and it wasn't gone in the first hour that it's there, then everything would be okay, brother. But they don't. They don't do that. They never do. Come on, baby. Nah, you're good. I can't even justify 100 taupe. Prismatic always screws me. Me and Prismatics have a thing. We've got like a soul bond where we just love each other no matter what. But I get burnt. I think everyone, I don't know. There's some things about, like, I've seen some big time YouTubers and stuff, and I'll watch them, and it's like every other time I watch them rip Prismatics, they like rip an SR, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, honestly, it's not even luck anymore. It's just where you're sourcing. I think, like, where you get the packs from has a huge altering factor, or a deciding factor on what you're going to pull. Like, this was a poster collection, so I was actually hoping it'd have a decent chance of having something good. I mean, we did get a pull, I guess, if you want to look at a 50-cent EX. Come on, baby. You know what? I did have these sitting here. I'll rip one. We'll rip one, and then this is going to be the last pack. One pack Mega Evolution. Try to hit something. One time for the one time. These were also at Target with the one piece for $5. That'll be my PSA for today. I appreciate that, love. Ice. Hope y'all having a wonderful day too, by the way. Again, I did get your guys' stuff sent out on Friday, so she'll come when she comes, but I hope she comes fast for you. And congratulations again with the win to both y'all. Psychic energy. All right, last pack, Magic. Let's see if we can pull a gold card. Do something crazy. Do something. I've been on a little bit of a drought, but I think I'm still, even though when I get, this is a weird thing. I just got burnt by prismatics. I mean, not burnt super bad. I paid $16 for those, $15.50 after the 50-cent pull. But I mean, I still want to rip prismatics. Like, I'm not like, wow, I hate that set. Like, and it's other sets after I get nothing. Destined Rivals, I'm so close to throwing, like, just literally throwing Destined Rivals far as I could see. That's how far I throw Destined Rival. It has been a grueling, like, I would say comparable to Prismatics is how bad Destined Rivals has been for me pulling wise, at least. I don't know. I get it. Some people can pull the Mewtwo just like that, but I pulled one SR from the set, maybe two. No, two. One trainer, one regular. I don't know. Destined Rivals is tough for me. I guess Surging Sparks would be another one. I haven't pulled anything really crazy from Twilight Masquerade either. There's a couple sets that I just can't hit from. Obsidian Flames I hit right away. Phantasmal Flames I hit right away. I don't know. Last pack Magic Yellow. Heliolisk. Ninkata. Can we do something crazy? Come on, baby. Corfish. Fair. Houndstone. Appreciate that. Come on. Centiscroach. Send me home with something good. Come on, baby. All right, we got a Tangro reverse. Show me a little something. Could we at least get a full art? Full art Gardevoir, Lucario. Either one. Oh, good. We did end up with a hit. A beautiful. Actually, I don't even know if I have this card yet. The good old air balloon. This tells me right here, this is when Pokemon has run out of ideas for making new cards. They're like, we need to throw the Fighting Gong and the air balloon into sets and make them full arts. Oh, and the Punk helmet. And then make them full arts. I mean, it's a hit. I actually think this is like a couple dollars in value. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I think it's a playable card. What does it say? The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 2 energies less. I think it's actually a playable card. I think this is like a $2 or $3 card. I'm not joking with you. I think it actually holds a little bit of value. And it's a full art. So, I mean, 4 packs, 1 full art, 1 EX. It's Prismatics. Mega Evolution couldn't really come in clutch either, but that's all right. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by tonight. I think I am going to cut it here, though. I'm supposed to be helping painting right now, so I should probably get to that right now. But I appreciate all the love. Everybody stopping by, as always. Thank you so much. If you are going to be at the card convention tomorrow, I think I'm going to be there right away at 10 o'clock is kind of my plan. Early bird gets the worm. So I want to get there right away. And then I think I'm going to, I thank you, love. I appreciate you being here as always. I really, really do. So thank you. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday nights, everybody. Thank you again, and I hope I can see you tomorrow at the card show. But as always, life's short. Take chances. Have fun. Be safe. And as always, Dave.